Hi. Hi, and welcome to another episode of Love Me Not Podcast with Tiz and Kay. As always, I am Tiz.
And I am Kay. How was your day?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I made it through.
You look sleepy.
A little bit. A little sleepy.
You took a little nap.
Yeah, but, this old age, catching up with a brother.
Now you want to take a nap.
Need a nap, yeah. A couple of them,
Back in the day, like, I don't take no nap.
I get up early, though. I'm usually up at 3:30 in the morning, so.
Doing house husband things.
Yes. So.
And I truly appreciate it.
Yeah, so.
I don't know what I would do. I ain't got nobody to help me.
Yeah, that's what you would say a lot, too.
Well. My day went well. I actually had to go to the dentist because I grind my teeth at night. So I have this guard that I put in my mouth. It's kind of clunky, but it fits in there pretty good. And I'm going to put it on tonight to see how it works. I know it's going to work, but see how it feels, going to sleep with it. So you might see me, it's clear, but you might see me looking a little crazy over in the night.
As opposed to the regular crazy.
Keep your day job.
I'm trying.
So let's start off with some birthdays.
Okay.
How's that?
Okay.
We have, for today, April 7th, we have Jackie Chan, actor, martial artist. We have Russell Crowe.
How old is he?
Oh, Jackie Chan is 71. Russell Crowe, actor, 61.
That's it for him?
Yeah.
I thought he was older than that.
Patricia Belcher, 71. Do you know who she is?
I do not.
She is the secretary on Matlock, the black lady.
Secretary on Matlock.
Matlock with Kathy Bates.
Oh,
The light-skinned
The
lady.
one she was just for information.
The one she,
I got you. Okay.
71 as well. And we have Clark Peters, 73.
I know Clark Peters.
We know Clark Peters.
We know on The Wire?
He's on The Wire.
Yes.
And we have Bill Bellamy, comedian, actor.
I like Bill Bellamy.
60 years old. The big 6-0. Don't know how that feels, but it's coming.
Fastly approaching.
It's fastly approaching.
Fastly approaching.
So there's this show that we really, really like. It's called Love on the Spectrum. I don't know if anybody else has seen this show, but it's about those who have high function autism, just regular autism, some who are Asperger's, what do you call it? What is it? They used to say mental retardation, but that's not the politically correct saying for it. It is Down syndrome. So there's some with Down syndrome, and these young people are looking for love. It is the best show because they are unfiltered and they tell the truth about absolutely everything.
Yes.
And I love them. And some of the characters on there, there's this Connor who is a medieval buff.
All things like that, that genre. And I like that genre myself, but not like he likes the genre. He dresses up. By the way, he's not coming back next year. Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Somebody told you that?
No, it's right here. Where we at here?
Oh.
Yeah, he's not coming back.
Why? Him and Georgie.
Yeah.
Georgie was his girlfriend for over a year.
They broke up.
And they broke up. I love Georgie too.
Yeah, I think that had something to do with it.
You think he just got so upset about that? You think it
was just, he's very emotional guy. He's very, how when things would he didn't like something, he would just go really, like, he's very intense.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure that breakup caused him some angst. Yeah.
Because he really loved her.
Yeah. But, he was saying the way she joked around with him, he didn't
But he joked around with her.
Yeah, but he was like that. Some of them are very territorial with their space.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so sad because he was part of the reason I continue to watch.
Yeah.
He was absolutely hilarious. Like I said, no filters and was just upfront and truthful in everything that they said.
He said he'd make way for some other characters and things like that. You know, Logan's in there. I like Logan.
Logan is a new character.
Yeah,
Logan is a new part of the show. He's a African American young man, and he was dating.
I forget what the girl's name was.
Ooh, I forgot her, but
Haley.
he was Haley, and the first day he was in love with her. He loved her, and he wanted to marry her, and he wanted to be with her forever, and he loved curvy hair.
Curvy straight.
Curvy
straight hair.
And not just straight hair, but she had straight hair, and he was in love with her. But Logan was dirty.
Yeah, he was kind
of unkept. He was messy.
Yeah,
he had dog pee on the socks that he had on this bed.
But she broke up with him too, though. Remember the last episode? She broke up with him. Because he was messy.
He was very messy.
And she was a neat freak.
And she was a neat freak because her bedroom was beautiful, and I think she was just too mature for him.
Yeah, even though she was
30.
Yeah, but
he was 25.
Her symptoms or whatever her tics were nowhere near what he is.
Not tics, baby.
What do you call them?
They're not tics. She don't have Tourette's.
Like Balin, you know.
That's not Tourette's.
I know. So what do they have? What is not tics? What is it? What would you call it? What do they have?
They have autism.
Okay, whatever her symptoms and how she shows it, it's just not as intense. She's very mature, very aware.
Yes, that's why I said she's 30 and he's only 25, I think it was.
Yeah,
and he was not mature at all. He was shy,
very
couldn't hold a conversation.
Yeah, very
like some of them, but some of them can really hold a good conversation.
But she, like I said, she was good though. I mean, even though she was,
she was.
Like James is 37, but he just can't stop talking.
Yeah.
He talk and he's 37, you know.
And he talks and talks and talks and talks and talks, and he does not let her get a word in. Yeah. His fiance.
I can't remember what her name was.
Girlfriend.
She don't say but 2 words anyway.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah.
So, but it's for those it's a good show. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna find some favorites. You're gonna get some laughs, but it gives you a different insight into a different,
the life of those who are dealing with autism.
What they deal with, and their families.
And trying to date, and trying to maneuver through life.
Yes.
Just like us, regular people, but they.
Are we?
Sometimes.
Am I really?
No, you're not.
No. You already took them. I already said I was.
You're high functioning.
I'm high functioning.
Yes, you are.
Self-diagnosed. Yeah.
But I love them. I absolutely love them, and I would suggest or recommend people watch the show because it is very.
It's on Netflix.
Yes, on Netflix, and there's this is the second season, so I would start from the first season.
No, this is the 4th season.
Oh, 4th season. I'm sorry, 4th season. Oh goodness, that's right.
And also I saw the other day, The Love on the Spectrum of Australia, which I started. I watched like the first 3 episodes because if you just have to look at them and they're very, very intelligent in some ways. Whatever they're good at, they are good at it. And they just know things and they don't lie. They just tell you the truth. I mean, it may be over the top.
That's what I respect.
Yeah, it may be over the top, but it's real. And so it's Netflix. Check it out. But anyway.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
So there was this fan at the basketball game, at the Wizards game on April 1st, who was told that if he made this shot, I think it was half court, blindfolded, he would win $10,000. So blindfold him, give him the ball, he throws it up, everybody cheers, but he misses the basket. And he's thinking that he won and got this $10,000. They bring out a check with his name on it. And then they tell him it's not real.
Yeah.
It's not real. I thought it was very hilarious. I hope he did too.
he laughed on the court, but I guarantee you he drove on. He dropped a tear
God,
too.
yeah, I
Well,
want
here's the
that.
thing though, he didn't make the shot. Now, if I'd have made the shot blindfolded and I make the shot, I think you ought to give him my money.
Yes.
But because he didn't make the shot, I didn't really feel bad for him because you didn't make the shot anyway.
Right.
But at least give me some, like a parting gift.
Yeah, give me some gear, some season tickets or something.
Some food to take home with me or something.
Yeah,
but,
some what you call it, burn-ins.
yeah, pork alone. Yeah, but that, like I said, he didn't make the shot anyway. But I know in his mind that hurt him.
Yeah, of course,
bit. 10 G's. You can do some things with 10 G's.
Yeah.
But yeah,
he could have got his floors done. He could have got hardwood.
Yeah, that's a personal thing right now. Yeah.
But speaking of basketball, we watched both the men and the women NCAA championships this weekend. They were the men's game was close.
Yeah.
The women's game was not.
Yeah.
The men. So it was UConn and Michigan. Michigan came out on top and they beat UConn to become the men's NCAA champs. And then we have our wonderful, uncommon favorite South Carolina Gamecocks. They actually beat.
Go back up a little bit though.
No, I want to say that they beat Connecticut.
Okay, that's all I'm going to talk about.
Beat Connecticut, yes. And at the end of that game, Gino Ariama and Dawn had a heated argument regarding not meeting at the half court point before the game. However, she did shake the hands of Gino and all of his staff before the game. I think it was just him being a sore loser.
Yes.
And there was a lot of hoopla about him apologizing and making it right. I do know or do remember he and Pat Summitt were not the best of friends
at all.
Pat did not like him, and I think it's just his arrogance.
I think he feeds off not being liked. I think that's part of his what it is.
And I think he really doesn't care.
I don't think he cares.
But so they beat Connecticut, Final Four, and then had to face UCLA. Lauren Betts.
Wasn't pretty.
Azzi Fudd.
No, that's Connecticut.
No, I'm sorry. Lauren Betts. Kiki Rice. Lauren's sister.
Yes, Sienna. Gabriella Jaquez. She acted a fool.
Oh, my goodness.
She acted a fool.
They deserve to win.
Yes.
The way that they played, they deserve to win. Yeah. They played like they were in the WNBA already.
Well, the Gamecocks didn't look ready. They looked, physically they were there, just the spirit, it just didn't seem.
No, they weren't.
The spacing on the floor, they wasn't going for the rebounds on the floor. They just was leaving it. It just wasn't working. And it's like they kind of woke up a little bit at like maybe the fourth quarter, but that was just way too late. And I think a lot of the things that happened during the Final Four, during that game afterwards with Connecticut,
it stole some of their energy.
It stole something from them, I think. We can all say, no, we just moved on, but your body moves on, but your spirit and your emotions and things kind of...
That's still there.
That's still there because it runs... We can't help what goes on in our own tape recorder, upstairs,
I agree.
It just goes on a loop when it wants to, and we have to just deal with that. And, yeah. But I will say, I thought Connecticut would win the title myself. I did say that.
And I was with my girls from the start. I knew that Dawn always has a plan. Let me say this. She always has a plan. Not to say that the plan is always going to work, but it worked for Connecticut.
Yes.
And they kept them from shooting. from the outside, getting those threes.
The easy ones.
Yes, they made them dribble.
Connecticut doesn't like contact. Right. They need space.
And Raven was amazing in that game.
And but during the championship game, it just wasn't nothing.
It wasn't
worked.
There.
Nothing worked at all.
And they got some heavy hitters coming in.
Yeah.
And the ones that are there now, Olcott, McKeer.
Olcott's leaving.
Oh, they didn't give her. They didn't extend her.
Well, we'll see. So I think she's already. Well, we'll see what they do. We'll see what they do. But they still got the roster still be loaded. They're gonna be good. Jersey.
We got Chloe coming back.
Yeah, Jersey Robinson.
And we have Tessa still there. Her last year. So we have some heavy hitters. We just got to get some. Oh, and we have our friend. Oh goodness, what is her name? They recruited her. I cannot think of her name.
Whose friend?
No, the girl that they're recruiting.
Jersey.
Oh, Jersey.
You
just said that. Lord have mercy. But they got Jersey coming. And they got a lot of... Oh, but hold on. LSU. And no, Tennessee has nobody on their roster.
All their girls...
They went to the transfer portal or they graduated.
But some will go back, though. Some will get back there when the money not right, the right situation is not right. Because I think for the men, it was like 1,500 players winning the portal. Everybody's not going to be chosen.
Yeah.
And so you may have to just go back to the team you was with and accept your deal or whatever it may be.
Oh, my goodness.
But Tennessee to have nobody on their roster right now, that's got to be a blow.
Oh, yes.
So...
Yeah, it's that coach is thinking like, oh my goodness, do they not like me? But
right now it's about dollars.
No, that too, but they want to win.
Yeah. But Dawn keeps her players mostly.
Yes.
Malaysia went up.
Malaysia left because she wasn't getting the playing time, and she wasn't. I don't think she was a good fit for.
I think she works better with LSU.
Yeah,
I think she works better.
She was amazing on LSU's team. She's a better fit there.
Don wants you to just do what I tell you to do, and Kim Mulkey kind of lets her float a little bit. Let her do a thing. So Don ain't going for that.
No, there's structure over there. I mean, there's structure in Mulkey's on Mulkey's
just different. It's a different thing.
It's just different.
And it works. She's won 3 titles herself, so it works.
Yeah, it works. Most definitely.
She may have 4, but I'm sure she got 3 though.
I thought it was 4.
She may.
Between Baylor,
Brittany Griner and Odyssey Sims, I think was her point guard back then.
I think so.
With Brittany. So.
But it was great basketball this weekend. Like I said, South Carolina is my team, will forever be my team. I wish them well for the next season. I will be there.
Tar Heels.
I will be there. Tar Heels ain't going nowhere. I will be there at the SEC playoffs, the tournament, because I'm going to get my tickets early again. And this time I'm going to get tickets probably for every game early, like I did last year. But I will be there to see you guys. So that's all I have. Okay. It's been a pleasure. As always. And next time we will taste the chips that I purchased. Okay. And I think that I know. He's hitting me, telling me to tell you guys to like and subscribe, like this video and subscribe to our channel. And also reach out to us at Love Me Not Podcast at gmail.com. And that's not with a K. So,
this is her show. I'm just a sidekick and our host. So
that's
I remind her a few things every night.
No, you didn't have to remind me.
I think I did.
He's knocking my knee. Subscribe.
To the beginning.
Subscribe.
But anyway, we good.
But that's okay. It's okay. As long as I get it in. Right?
That's correct.
Okay. Well, that's all I have for tonight.
Okay. Well, it has been another episode of Love Me Not Podcast with Tiz and Kay. As always, I am Tiz saying good night.
And I am Kay. Peace to the next episode.